Hello Highlanders, this is Noah Dutene with the latest edition of the Highlander News. Let's jump right into some school news. On April 10th, Guidance hosted the Post-Secondary Planning and Pathways Evening to let the community members know what classes are offered to students and how your child can best map out their educational career. Here at West Milford High School, planning ahead always leads to great outcomes, and we are excited to be offering some new courses along with the returning favorites. On April 23rd, Guidance hosted the annual Distinguished Scholars Night, which is an evening where departmental awards are presented to selected students, scholarships for juniors are announced, the top 15 students in each class are recognized as well, and the salutatorian and valedictorian. Congratulations to all who received awards, and especially to the class of 2025 salutatorian Zoe Fuchs and the class 2025 valedictorian Megan Seidner. April 24th was Bring Your Child to Work Day, as many children of staff members were in the building with their parents. Our crew caught up with some of the children. Let's check it out.
Hey, see you there. Welcome to this year's edition of Bring Your Child to Work Day. Let's go look at the interviews.
All right. I'm here at Take Your Child to Work Day. Who am I here with?
Cora Segredo.
And Celia Segredo.
All right. Who'd you come with today?
Catherine Signorelli.
Our mom.
What has your favorite part of the day been so far?
Probably, I forget what it's called.
Okay, let's see you go.
Mine's playing games with the whole class.
Mine's playing, Godfall.
Good answer.
I'm here with?
Vincent Patsolis.
What's your first name?
Vincent.
Oh, Vincent. Vincent. Who'd you come with?
My dad and my mom.
Who are?
Mr. Patsolis and Mrs. Patsolis.
Great. What's your favorite memory of today?
Today?
Today, yeah.
Probably messing around my dad's class, ruining the learning experience.
That's great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm here with.
Kylie LaCroix.
Ava Visweta.
And who are you guys here with today?
Mr. LaCroix.
Mr. LaCroix.
All right, what's your favorite part of the day been?
Talking to Maxie Robertus.
Being in the gym classes.
Perfect. Thank you.
3, 2, 1. I'm here with?
Caitlin Daly.
Caitlin Daly. Who did you come here with today?
My dad, John Daly.
What's your favorite memory of today?
Getting pizza.
Like right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not our class?
That too, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, who am I here with?
Miss Pizzino.
Miss Flood. Miss Pizzino.
All right, what was your favorite part of the day today?
Probably getting to see how my mom does her work and hanging out with Izzy and Jay and Brayden, I guess.
Getting to hang out with my friends. Come on, G. I don't know. Say maybe.
Would you like to see moms?
Seeing the classroom.
All right, thank you guys.
No problem.
And that does it for this year's Take Your Child to Work Day.
April 24th was another evening of celebration, this time of various languages and cultures for the Foreign Language Honor Society inductions. Students from Italian, Spanish, German, and French classes were inducted into their respective honor societies, while current members were also recognized, announced their future plans, and received their cords for graduation. Congrats to all. On April 26th, a formal announcement was made at the VFW District 1 annual dinner that Mrs. Petrosillo had advanced from the New Jersey VFW State Teacher of the Year for grades 9 to 12 to go on to win the National VFW Teacher of the Year Award. She will be recognized at the National Convention in Ohio this August. Also on April 26th, the pride of our hometown, the History of the Highlander Band exhibit opened at the West Milford Museum. 2000 graduate Dan Willover completed the exhibit after years of research and gathering artifacts. If you have an opportunity to visit the museum, stop by and check out the band exhibit and other interesting exhibits and artifacts in the museum. A special feature on the opening of the Highlander Band exhibit will be released soon on the TV Science YouTube channel as well. Stay tuned. Now let's go to our crew in the hallways for the latest question of the week.
Today we'll be talking about we probably heard of it already, but it's the 1 gorilla versus 100 men. So today the question of the week is going to be, we're going to ask people around the school and see what they think. This is a heated debate across TikTok, Reddit, and Twitter, so you know it's going to be great. 100 men or 1 gorilla?
The 100 men have to win. Think about it. The first 10 people are going to be out, like off rip. They're going to die. But once they make like a circle around the gorilla, he's cooked. He's cooked.
So you're thinking definitely 100 men are winning?
100%.
All right. You heard it. We're here with
Jacob Price.
So do you think 100 men are beating one gorilla? Or do you think one gorilla is beating 100 men?
The 100 men are mopping the floor with the gorilla. 100 men are smoking that gorilla.
So definitely 100 men are just beating on the gorilla. All right. Thank you. We're here with
Miles Graham.
So Miles, do you think one gorilla is beating 100 men or 100 men are beating a gorilla?
I definitely think 100 men is beating a gorilla.
Why?
Well, because 100 men definitely overpower a gorilla because they're not as big as you really think. They're only like 400 pounds. So I think 100 men definitely have the power to overpower a gorilla.
All right. See here first. Miles says 100 men are beating the gorilla. We're here with
Vivian Cernick.
All right, Vivian. Who do you think is winning? One gorilla versus 100 men or 100 men against the gorilla?
One gorilla versus 100 men.
Why do you think that?
Because a gorilla can eat the men, smack the men, step on the men. The men can't defend themselves.
All right, that's an interesting answer. You heard it. We're here with
Augie Lajusik.
All right, Augie. Who do you think is winning in a fight? 100 men or one gorilla?
I feel like it depends on the type of men you have, what 100 you have.
All right.
If you have one gorilla and these 100 men aren't all willing to go after this gorilla, I got the gorilla.
So you're a firm gorilla believer. Like you think gorilla's whooping on 100 guys.
I wouldn't say whooping, but I think he still comes out on top.
So one gorilla is the winner.
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
The WMHS War Remembrance Day will be held on May 22nd. This ceremony is to honor current service members and veterans. Additionally, there will be an opportunity for deceased service members and veterans to be recognized. The assembly will be broadcast live on our TV Science YouTube channel for all to see. Highlander Day will be held on Friday, May 23rd at the back practice field. There will be lots of fun games, face painting, temporary tattoos, and a variety of delicious foods. The school day will be run on an early dismissal schedule from 7:18 in the morning to 7:19 in the afternoon, and the Highlander Day will start at 12:20 p.m. and run until 2 p.m. Make sure to bring money. Staying on the topic of what food, now let's go to our new segment, What's Cooking?
West Milford High School culinary students are busy in the kitchen with their weekly recipes. Their work will be put to a taste test from their peers on the latest edition of What's Cooking?
Hey, welcome back to this week's edition of What's Cooking. I'm Patrick Foley.
I'm Nicholas Patino.
Let's see what the kids are up to in the culinary room. We're on our way.
Who am I here with?
Ethan. Logan.
What are we doing here right now?
Right now we're making the dough for cinnamon buns.
You guys think you're going to win this week's competition?
100%, dude. We make everything great every week.
There we have it.
Who am I here with?
Julia Riley.
Do you think you're going to win this week's competition?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's currently rolling the dough. It looks a little bit weird, but that's all right. All right. Best of luck.
Welcome back. Your dough's looking a little neat. How are you going to fix that?
I don't know. Maybe add some water.
Do you think you're going to be confident in your overall Cinnabon?
Honestly, no.
Do you think your taste is going to make up for the lack of appearance?
Hopefully.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Who am I here with?
Gracie.
And do you think you're going to win this week's competition?
Sure, yes.
How good are your Cinnabons going to be?
Hopefully really good.
You don't look so confident.
Well, they're all leaving this week, so it's just going to be me.
Solo chef. Let's see how good they come out.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back. It's day 2. What are we doing today?
We are currently laying out our dough, and then we'll be spreading the brown sugar and the cinnamon, and then we'll be rolling it up into the Cinnabons.
Very interesting, very interesting.
Welcome to the taste test, guys. First, we're going to start with the appearance.
All right, so for this one, I mean, the appearance has nothing to do with the taste, but I gotta say, this is like a 6 out of 10 appearance. The cream's just kind of like, it's not neat. It's not neat. It's a little small, but
I agree with the 6 out of 10.
I concur.
This one looks pretty nice. I don't know if you could see, but there's glaze around the edges.
style points for the glaze, dude.
Even the inside, I don't know if this detail is noticed, but look, there's even like some like cinnamon juice. I don't even know what that is. It looks pretty good. So I would say like 9 out of 10 out of the appearance for this one.
I gotta go 8.
I'm gonna give it 8.5.
Okay, finally the last one. It's nice looking.
So I think it looks pretty nice. The cream is very condensed to just the top. It looks really neat, but I think it looks really nice. It's pretty fat. It's pretty nice. I'm gonna give this one like another 8.5.
So then we're gonna start with the taste. We're gonna start from the left. So
How do we break this, bro?
First thoughts, it's very crumbly. Like, I feel like when I got it in my mouth, it just started falling apart, but not in like a great way.
I mean, I thought the flavor was pretty good, but I agree. It was something. It was a little crumbly in the mouth.
As you can tell, I'm still eating. It's very dry. It kind of just, broke apart. Like, so texture, I'm gonna say, I don't even know, like a 6. But like the taste, like a 6.
I agree. Texture 6, but flavor was like good. I thought it was like a 9 out of 10 on the flavor.
Whoa.
Pretty good sample.
Okay, Bigums. So I'm giving that texture a 4. I don't like that texture at all. And then the taste, I'm gonna give it like 7.5. Not bad.
So this is the next one we're gonna be taste testing. Presentation looks like it's gonna be a lot of glaze, but that might be good for the flavor. Let's eat.
All right, so initially a lot of glaze, but I also got a nice ratio to cinnamon, and not dry, very moist in the middle. I don't really mind the texture, but I'm gonna give it 9 for both categories.
This one's really good. I think I'm gonna have to go double 9 as well, because it was soft. The glaze was a lot, but it's not overpowering. It's good.
I have to agree. That's a double 9 to me.
So now we're on our last one. Let's dig in.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I really liked, again, the ratio was really good. It just wasn't as moist as the other one. Like in the middle, it was just, I'm gonna give it a double 8.5, but the other one was just that much better. This one was really good though.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. The texture on the inside is a little bit, it's not as good as the other one. Not as moist. A little bit more like crummy, I would say. I'm gonna give that like 7 for the texture. For the ratio of the frosting on top and the actual cinnamon itself, I think that was pretty good. I'm gonna give that a 9.
So I disagree with them. I think this is a better texture cinnamon. It's a little bit drier. I like it like this. So I'm gonna give it a 10 for the texture of this one, and then for the flavor, this is the perfect cinnamon in my opinion, texture-wise. The flavor, 8.5. As professionals eater here, 16 years experience, 17 years experience, 17, 18 years of experience. We've come with a verdict. Third place, our first one we ate. They probably gave us the worst piece, and we could tell. We hope it was their worst piece, and hope they come with a better piece of food next time. In second place, we have this one over here. Overall, good texture rating, good flavor rating, but first place, middle one. So much glaze on it. So soft, so nice. So, best one. Let's go to the groups.
All right, so your group came last by far. It was the worst one. What do you have to say to yourself? How do you explain?
So, like, basically, we wanted all of it for ourselves, so we gave you guys the worst piece on purpose.
I mean, I could tell. I mean, this one looks pretty good. It probably would have won. I mean, why would you do that? Why would you sabotage the competition?
Because, bro, like, it's not about the fame. It's not about winning, bro. It's from the heart. And this is from the heart. It tastes really good.
We're here with the second place finishing team. How do you feel about your score?
Pretty good. I think we all tried our best. That's all that matters. And yay, Sammy. We love her.
Glaze. Anyways, good job, guy. Okay.
So, we were making fun of you pretty hard the past 2 days. Your sugar, pretty thin. Same thing with your roll. It was a lot of rolls. But what a great Cinnabon. How do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good. I just kind of knew.
No doubt at all?
Yeah.
Even when it looked like a dead lizard?
No, not when it looked like that.
Overall, best Cinnabon.
That concludes our first episode of What's Cooking. Back to the news.
Thanks, guys. I'm sure there'll be more to taste test in the future. Now let's go to Jesse Rugio with the latest in sports news.
Thanks, Noah. The baseball team is having a strong season so far. They have an 11-6 record and have won 4 straight, including a sweep over league rival Passaic Valley. Senior Chris Timmons threw a complete game win over PV at home, his 4th win of the season. Senior Christian Martinez currently leads the team in hits and batting average, and junior Chase Tyberzi leads the team in RBIs. The team is currently in first place in the conference and seeded 5th in the county tournament, where they beat Hawthorne Christian in the first round 10-0 to advance to the quarterfinals against Wayne Hills later this week. The softball team currently has a record of 4-8 after wins versus Mawa, Passaic, Wayne Hills, and Wayne Valley. The team has struggled of late, losing a tough 7-4 game against Passaic Tech in the quarterfinals of the county tournament. On a positive note, senior Casey Rubinski is having a great season, leading the team in hits and RBIs. The girls have games against Paramus, Nutley, and Pequannock before finishing the season with league games. Good luck to the girls. The girls lacrosse team has had a tough season, where they currently have a record of 1-11. The team's lone win came against Lenape Valley by a score of 15-8. The team honored their seniors on senior night on April 30th with a pregame ceremony with players and parents. Junior Sarah Benowitz leads the team with 19 goals. Senior Vivian Cernick leads the team with 27 points, and senior Addison Arsenega has 17 goals and 23 points. The boys lacrosse team is currently 6-7 on the season, winning 3 of their last 5 games. In their 12-4 win against Kittatinny, Cole Riley, Max Gorney both scored 3 goals. The team defeated Wayne Valley on Thursday, May 1st, by a score of 9-8 in overtime. Sophomore Ryan Chichuga scored the winning goal in sudden death to give the Highlanders the victory. This week, the boys defeated Pompton Lakes 15-3 in the quarterfinals of the county tournament, where they will take on Wayne Hills in the semifinals. Good luck to the boys and look to advance to the county finals. The boys track team is having another great season as they clinched back-to-back conference championships at the Big North Conference meet at Passaic Valley on April 30th. Senior Tyler Meyer clinched the championship with his 20-foot long jump to give West Milford a half-point advantage over Fair Lawn. Senior Lorenzo Andrade won all 4 of his events in the conference meet. The team has the upcoming Passaic County meet on Saturday, May 6th. Good luck to the team. The girls' track team competed in Penn relays recently at historic Franklin Field in Philadelphia. The 4x100 team had a performance of 56:40, while the 4x400 relay team had a time of 4:48.82. The girls later placed 3rd in the Big North Conference Championship meet on April 30th. Sophomore Peyton Lowenstein set a school record with an 127.5-foot throw in javelin. Junior Kier Clinton placed 1st in the 1600 with teammates Amanda Harvey and Brenna Traverso, taking 2nd and 3rd place in the same event. Good luck to the girls as they will also compete in the county meet on May 6th. Boys volleyball has had a difficult season so far as they have had a 1-13 record. The team got their first win of the season, defeating Patterson Achieve 2-1. The team only has one senior, Augie Lajusik, and will look to end their season on a positive note with a couple of weeks remaining on the schedule. Girls flag football is off to a great start with a 5-1 record. The girls have won 3 in a row, beating Pope John 36-6 and back-to-back shutouts with a 19-0 win over Ramapo and a 26-0 win over Wayne Hills. Senior Addison Arcenego leads the team with 8 touchdowns, and the duo of Sarah Benowitz and Catherine Coyle lead the receivers with a combined 5 touchdowns. The girls will take on Mount Olive this week. Boys tennis is off to a 5-6 start so far. Their most recent win came against Passaic by a 4-1 score. Lucas White, Ethan Garcia, and John Parkin all won their singles matches in that win. The team has a busy schedule with many matches over the next few weeks. Good luck to the boys. That does it for sports. Back to you, Noah.
Thanks, Jesse. Now let's go to Steph McManus with the latest edition, Mad Minute.
Welcome back to this edition of Mad Minute. I'm Steph, and I'm here today with Miss Downs, and she's going to be answering some spring questions. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, we're going to try.
I'll try.
Would you rather attend a spring picnic or a barbecue?
Barbecue, for sure.
What do you look forward to most at a barbecue?
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers, good. That's a good choice. What's your favorite flower?
Hydrangeas.
Wow, that is a big one, like a big word.
It's a big flower, too.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
They're big.
Do you like to garden?
No, I'm bad at it. I kill everything.
Yeah.
I try.
I felt that. Do you spring clean?
I do.
What do you look forward to cleaning most?
I don't like cleaning.
I don't either.
Yeah, no.
It feels rewarding, though.
I do it because you're supposed to.
There you go. What's your favorite springtime holiday? Like St. Patrick's Day, Easter? That's all I can think of right now.
Easter. No, Memorial Day.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Memorial Day.
That's spring still, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it.
That counts.
Do you have like a Memorial Day party or?
No, it's just, summer's starting.
Yeah, that's
End
true.
of spring, start of summer. Yeah.
That's a good answer. Would you rather go to a pool or would you rather go to a beach?
Beach.
Yeah.
Beach.
Do you go swimming? Or
Yes.
Yeah.
In the ocean?
Are you like a feet in type of girl, or are you like go
all the way in?
Yeah, you're
All
going
the way
in.
Yeah, head first.
If you were any season, what season would you be? Fall. Me
Mhm.
too.
Yeah, favorite.
What's your favorite color to leave?
I like them all.
Yeah.
Brown and yellow and gold, and apples and pumpkin and all the good things.
Just a fall gal.
I'm a fall gal.
And last but not least, if you were to describe spring in one word, what word would you use?
New. No, 2 words. New beginnings.
New beginnings. Okay.
Spring.
We'll make an exception.
Okay,
2 words for you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Downs, for answering some questions for me, and thank you guys for watching. Back to you.
Bye.
Thanks, Steph. That does it for this edition of the Highlander News. I'm Noah Diodene. See you next time.